A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from Cardinia Park. This is a vital match between Geelong and the Dogs. The middle stretch of the season invariably sorts the wheat from the chaff. Who will elevate themselves? Who will sink under pressure? And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Cats. They're coming into this very confident that at their best they can challenge anyone. They're at their best today. They should be comfortable to them.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Time to find out who's kicking to which end. Strap yourselves in. This could be one of the games of the year. English slaps it out. Atkins, Duncan, cops some unwanted attention. Blitzarves dealt with the pressure. Treloar desperate to win it back. He was tackled high and will take a free kick. They'll bide their time. Quality delivery by foot. Ignoring the corridor for now. Turned over on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. And inside 50 goes begging. Searching kick. Buse takes an excellent grab. Can he find a teammate? That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. By hand. Caulfield can run and gun. Throws it on the boot. O'Connor read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Buse all on his own. Good kick. Dangerfield dishes it off. Close. Met solidly. You asked for it. You got it. They appeal for holding the ball and the umpire agrees.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Not sure what the idea was there. Good penetration on the kick. Thumped away. Liberatore collects the half volley. Lob will tidy up. Does well under pressure. They could be vulnerable here. Duncan. The defenders will be nervous. Dangerfield. That's a big play.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
One goal straight plays, no score. English got his palm to it. Atkins, that's a bit of a waste. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Johannesson has worked hard to present. Richards appreciates that delivery.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Struck it well, no problems there.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
All tied up on the scoreboard. English wins the hit out. Duncan. It's a tough game. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. English got his palm to it. Smith, Duncan, Atkins. He's got support. Holmes, good hands. Close, solid tackle. He's set upon.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
English wins the tap. Liberatore feeling the heat. Neither side able to clear the footy. Punch clear. Treloar on the same page as his ruck. Smith takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Good match so far. English wins it out of the centre. Treloar, Kennedy, not wanting to bomb to a contest. Manages to find a teammate. Going for territory. Dempsey got to the fall. The Cats have started well. Hughes can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Good looking kick. Close. Works hard to present. Normally delivers. Lob wins it back. Great mark. Probing ball. Liberatore has found some space. Just has to hit a target. It's a poor inside 50. That's skillful. The Cats are out of trouble. Into the middle with the kick. Close. Dangerous to leave on his own. Picking their way through. Dangerfield working hard and being rewarded. The Cats look well drilled. They've opened them up here. Can he impose himself on the match? Duray doing what he does best. Blitzarves. Holmes. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
The Cats look capable of kicking a big score. They're bringing plenty of physicality and look a cut above already.
The Cats having a good patch. The two big men do battle. Kennedy, they've given it back. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Duray presents in space. He's hit up the lead. They need a spark. Norton takes a beauty. Johannesson. McNeil. That one was always his. They've picked their way through. Ugle-Hagan looms large as usual.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Critical contest coming up. He's got it.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. English gets his hand to it. Richards, Kennedy, in no man's land. Lob, he's drawn a crowd. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. English with the tap. Liberatore, Richards, that's a give up. Johannesson gets in the way, gives it everything. O'Connor makes good contact. Stewart just trying to get it forward under pressure. The kick was misdirected. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. Dale, he's taken a beauty. Norton gets to the front spot. Bangs it long. Harms fumbles. Could be costly. Murdoch. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. English punches it out of the ruck. Liberatore from the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
Back on terms again. Ugle-Hagan wins it down. Atkins just shoveled it out. Turned over. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Ugle-Hagan with the tap. Liberatore. Kennedy running in support. Duncan accepted the invitation. When one tackle just won't do. Both midfields are going to earn their money today. Good ruck work. Treloar, a bit of a panicked handball. Holmes didn't need to be asked twice. They'll compete inside the 50. Caulfield spoils. He's lost his bearings. It's a catastrophic mistake.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Cats have steadied after they were challenged. Ugle-Hagan wins it. Atkins is there. Duncan, Holmes had some assistance. Smith attracted a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Ugle-Hagan gets his hand to it. Kennedy, he'll be annoyed by that. Blitzarves runs onto it. It's not a fair fight.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Ugle-Hagan palms it down. Liberatore, Kennedy, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Stewart, again with the superior judgment. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Henry, great body work. That's a well-placed kick. Dempsey, they've worked it well. They're on point so far. Lob clears the area. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Dale to bring it back in. Can they get it forward this time? Searching kick. Henry within range. Can make them pay. Golden opportunity here. Murdoch showing why he's such a good defender. Richards. The Dogs might be about to start something. Caulfield makes position. Bramble. That could come back to bite. The Cats with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
There's little to separate the teams on the scoreboard, but you'd have to say the margin should certainly be greater given the discrepancy in inside 50s. I'm not sure this match will be quite so close at half-time unless something changes. It feels like a matter of time.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Come on!
Ugle-Hagan with a deft tap. Kennedy, Richards. He's run into trouble. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Blitzarves, the winner there. Smith, Duncan, dealt with the pressure. Holmes, in the right spot. Stengel, drops into the hole and marks. Great play. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. Just needs an accurate kick now.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Can they finally get it into their forward line? Ugle-Hagan has charged into space. Duray, penetrating ball. And that's a letdown. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Punched that like he meant it. Smith, he's been set a task. Mannar, he hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
The Cats are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Cats by 14. Ugle-Hagan wins it out of the centre. They have a good understanding, those two. Dale takes an excellent grab. Dempsey read that one right off the boot. What's he got on offer? The Cats are playing like winners. Holmes, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay. Stengel finds himself unattended. Henry marks and should goal.
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Dogs need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. Blitzars punches it out of the ruck. Holmes, Smith, that's a bit of a waste. He's everywhere at the moment. Norton got to the right position and hung on. Liberatore has floated forward. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
They've kicked well at goal. It's certainly helped to keep them in the game.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Ugle-Hagan slaps it out. Kennedy, McNeil at centre half forward. Stewart saves the day again. This will go very wide. O'Connor has found some space. Taking time to assess the options. Mannar can keep it moving. Good kick. Well played. He's had little impact so far. Hughes all on his own. Dempsey with a chance to run. Tries a safe ball. Stengel manages to get off a handball. That's not like him. They're tackling with venom today. Ugle-Hagan showing his skills. Kennedy, Liberatore couldn't get an effective disposal. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Great anticipation. He still found a way. I think he called for that. Holmes. Lobb is calm in a crisis. This spells trouble. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
He's generally a good kick. They're moving the footy well here. Norton, dangerous to leave on his own. Normally delivers. Treloar is hard to beat one-on-one. Who's at home? Kolodjasny with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. That's skillful. Mannar on a lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Dangerfield has got loose. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Harms with the big fist. You asked for it, you got it. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Duncan, this is good footy. I don't think he meant to smother it. Murdoch, desperate to win it back. Dangerous place to lose it. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
What's he got on offer? Conservative kick. He's hit up the lead.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Six points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Dale to bring it in. Good work rate. Clever kick. English has a vice-like grip. Richards, the Cats guarding the corridor. It must be his birthday. Can he hit a target? English went bang. Blitzars relishing the contest. Holmes, Mannar. Atkins pounces. Smith runs to 40 and hammers it home.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Cats are holding them at bay. English showing his skills. Kennedy. Garcia. He's taken a beauty. This is promising. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Guthrie wins it back. Great mark. Can he find a teammate? Time to turn on the Jets. He's wrapped up. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The Dogs forcing them out wide. Bramble got a fist in. He's been accosted. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. English showing his skills. Kennedy, Treloar, Johannesson. He'll be sore in the morning. Neither side able to clear the footy. English got his palm to it. Kennedy, he's normally good on his non-preferred. Darcy is so strong one-on-one.
His goal so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
From outside 50, it's a magnificent kick.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Dogs haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. The two big men do battle. They are tackling machines today. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. English wins the hit out. How will the umpire see this? They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre.
The Dogs are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
Richards, Kennedy, looking to peg one back. It's a poor entry, a waste really. And they're away. Lobb with the intercept mark. The defence has fallen down. Treloar, they've worked it well. Golden opportunity here.
Maybe he hasn't showered in a while. I can't think of any other reason they refused to go near him.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. English smashes it out of there. Treloar, Blitzarves. Through the centre square he goes. Stengel gets to the front spot. What's he got on offer?
To finish off the good work.
This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Back into play. Treloar pushes into space and receives the footy. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Croft, that's good work rate. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Dale takes a beauty. Kicks to centre wing. They've given it up. Doesn't often waste it. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in. Blitzarves smashes it out of there. Smith, Holmes, good handball. Might be time for one more score here. Dangerfield, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
Goal kicking is the most important skill in the game and always will be.
The Cats have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Cats are in front, but they haven't been able to produce their best footy yet. They might have expected to win comfortably today, but they're in big danger of being rolled. They've been put under great pressure and they haven't responded as they would have liked.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. Kennedy, that was almost handed to him. He's got support. Holmes, that's almost worth a kick. He's just dropped. The footy and the ump has no choice.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Johannesson works hard to present. What can they build here? Honours the lead. Chips to half-back. He should have held that one. When one tackle just won't do. The fumble was costly and we'll have a ball up. Good ruck work. Liberatore under pressure. In no man's land. And out it goes.
They're close on the ladder, these sides, and this game is reflecting that. They're very evenly matched.
Important clearance here. Treloar, Atkins. He's run into trouble. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. English with a deft tap. Treloar somehow released the ball. Holmes. Now it's someone else's problem. Henry. Smith. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Myers for a 3-goal game. It's there. They've pinched a break.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Cats are keeping them at arm's length. The two big men do battle. Treloar, they've given it back. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Caulfield, we've seen that before. Liberatore, that's careless. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Good ruck work. Treloar, Dale running in support. He's besieged. We've got another stoppage. Blitzars looking for territory. Treloar finds himself deep in defence.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
No way through there, and they'll reset. Gardner wins the hit out. Kennedy. Good thinking and good execution too. Lowers the eyes. Hughes. Where would they be without him? Tries a safe ball. Cameron can just about finish it himself. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. That's great footy. He's had little impact so far. Cameron wins the contest hands down.
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Gardner with a deft tap. Kennedy closed him down. Great tackling technique there. English with a deft tap. Smith. It's a hot footy. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. English with a deft tap. Treloar, Liberatore in the right spot. That's well played. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Punched away. Norton. They really need this. He's equal to the task.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Can they follow that goal up with another? The two big men do battle. Atkins tries to bulldoze his way through. Wants to take the game on. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. English wins it out of the centre. Smith, Holmes, navigated the traffic. Who was he aiming for? The Cats on the ball now. Atkins, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Treloar, they've put themselves under pressure. That can't not be a free. Inside 50 with the kick. Murdoch tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Dempsey, they've bottled it up. English, the winner there. Kennedy, Holmes, Blitzars, absorbs the pressure. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. The two big men do battle. Richards, what a work ethic he has. O'Connor making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Gets the kick away. Guthrie leads his opponent. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Lob went bang. Centre square, loose ball. Blitzars. English, they are hunting the ball carrier. Johannesson pounces. Throws it on the boot. Atkins accepted the invitation. They might be caught out on the turnover. Lob attracted a crowd. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. The two big men do battle. Richards, Kennedy, dealt with the pressure. Blitzars in the right spot at the right time. Martin, an ever-present threat. Dempsey, he's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
The Dogs are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Cats are threatening to run away with it now. This has been impressive. Punch clear. Holmes, Smith, Duncan. They're well drilled. Stengel, probably too far out to score. Myers gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Onto the non-preferred. Cameron is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Dogs need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Good ruck work. Richards. One of the few that no one will argue. Searching kick. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? I've liked his game today. Bramble with a big fist. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Manages to get off a handball. That's a bit of a waste. Turned over. The Dogs have been out of sorts. Anyone's ball. Bramble called for a push. And they're away. Caulfield can keep it moving. Normally delivers. Connor Jasny again with the superior judgment. Can he hit a target? Duncan, that's good work rate. Finds himself in space. Waiting for someone to come at him. Taking time to assess the options. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Henry with a chance to run. You can see their confidence growing. Duray couldn't quite. Atkins, Cameron, Smith. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Cats by 41. English gets his hand to it. Treloar, Harms. This is promising. He's got support. Liberatore. They cannot keep him quiet. That's a strong mark.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Darcy, he might be the one to lift them. He might be the one.
It hasn't been much of a day for them. That was a delightful passage of play.
The Dogs need to back that up and generate some momentum. English wins the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Holmes, Duncan, he's gone. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
It's a bad mistake. Takes the short option. Duray read that well. He's generally a good kick. Quality delivery by foot. Kicks to centre wing. Kolajasny wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? Penetrating ball. Stengel. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Finds himself in space. Kennedy works hard to present. A chance to clear now. Harms. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. The Dogs moving the ball well. Liberatore has a vice-like grip. In no hurry here. McNeil on a lead. Can he be the fire starter? Gardner pushes into space and receives the footy. Garcia, here's real danger now. Johannesson, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
For two in a row, it's good, and the momentum is starting to turn.
There are a few elements of their game that are broken down today, but goal kicking isn't one of them.
This game was in the balance at half-time. It looks all but over as we hit three-quarter time. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Dogs have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect the smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Come on.
English, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Sees an opportunity to whisk the ball forward. Sets a task for the forwards. They're moving the footy well here.
To push the margin beyond 30.
You'd think he'll kick this. He'd be wrong.
Now that's a Barry Crocker if I've ever seen it.
Bramble with the footy. Gardner. They are tackling machines today. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Garcia. The umpire says he had no prior. English wins the tap. Liberatore gathers. O'Connor. Holmes. What a game he's played. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
In the back of their mind here, it could end up taking a big hit.
The Cats have the first of the last quarter. English. They won't blame him. Richards. Kennedy. That's skillful. Darcy is so strong one-on-one.
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
He's certainly one who can hold his head up high. He's been terrific.
The Dogs with a much-needed goal. English showing his skills. Atkins. Holmes. Was that a throw? Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The kick was centimetre perfect. Liberatore. Atkins. Clever handball. Stripped to the footy. Smith farms it out. Dempsey running in support. Martin. Holmes. Under pressure. Bramble. Intercepts. He's normally good on his non-preferred. English gets to the front spot. West has found some space. There goes the kick inside the 50. Darcy drops into the hole and marks.
If you can steer this one through, you just never know.
That's not going to be a goal. He's got it.
Probably a case of too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility.
We wondered if they were going to kick into gear, and they finally have. Gardner wins the hit out. Treloar should be in the votes today. Richards couldn't get an effective disposal. Liberatore. Stewart showing why he's such a good defender. Ignoring the corridor for now. Thumped away. Myers. He's set upon. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Rucks go at it. Smith, a bit of a panicked handball. Lobb, desperate to win it back. He's caught. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Blitzarves with a deft tap. Gets his kick despite the heat. Which way will it bounce? Cops some unwanted attention. We will do it all again.
The Dogs are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
Richards, Harms, slick hands. Liberatore runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Gardner, Harms, clean pickup. The team physios will be working overtime. The whistle's gone, and I think he knew it was coming.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
Myers has got loose. What's he got on offer? A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Stengel working hard and being rewarded. Holmes has found some space. That'll go close to the line. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Sizes up what's ahead. The Dogs have been caught napping.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful. One behind.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Dale tasked with the kick in. Ugle-Hagen, great body work. Not a lot of positives today. The Dogs are out of trouble. Searching kick. Guthrie picks it off. That's poor kicking. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. Can he find a teammate? Duray continues to be a thorn in their side. The Dogs haven't thrown the towel in. Decides to go. On the non-preferred. Punched away. Cameron. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Gardner got his palm to it. Kennedy, Bramble, Richards. That's a dreadful hand pass. He's lost it. Good kick. Murdoch, all on his own. Doesn't often waste it. Stewart intercepts on centre wing. I've liked his game today. Henry has been a real live wire. Pokes it into the pocket. Karmas making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. The kick's gone nowhere. Cullen, right place, right time. Goal.
They've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
The Dogs need a miracle now. The big men fly. Atkins dishes it off. Dempsey, what can he do with it? Look at him go. They cannot keep him quiet. Martin manages to get off a handball. Dempsey, bouncing ball. Takes the short option. Stengel fumbles. Could be costly. He fumbled at the critical moment. Conway, the winner there. Atkins has turned it on today. Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
They'll have to forgive him for that. He's a long way in credit.
Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Murdoch has charged into space. Sizes up what's ahead. Treloar can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Waiting for someone to come at him. Buse takes an excellent... and grab. Clever kick. Atkins in the clear. Great play. Cameron marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout. Got a little time here.
Could look to use the non-preferred here.
Critical contest coming up. Never looked to have the distance. Finds himself in space. Taking time to assess the options. That's well played. He's been quiet. Quality delivery by foot. Out wide with the kick. It must be his birthday. Is anyone home? Murdoch got a fist in. Duncan. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Gardner showing his skills. Couldn't get a disposal. Johannesson. Richards. That's unusual. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Atkins has it within range. This will be his 5th inside 50. Cameron, strong grab.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
The Cats are looking irresistible. Gardner with a deft tap. Richards turned over. Turns it over in the middle. Boot to ball just in time. Garcia uses the body well. They desperately need a goal. Norton, he's taken a beauty.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
There's one crack papered over.
The big men fly. Treloar leading from the front. Dale, he ran into a brick wall. He's besieged. Ball up. Final siren not far away. Conway wins the hit out. Mullen gathers. Will he pump it deep? The team at the top underscores its superiority once again. And it'll take something special to knock them off.
What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
I think the greatest challenge for this side will be avoiding overconfidence. They were in a different class today and they look every bit the team to beat. Most areas of their game are in great shape and, frankly, I wouldn't like to be playing them next week.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.